you?
Yeah.
Come on, honey.
Yeah.
Come on, Brandy. Come on, baby.
Karen, did you charge this?
Yeah.
Brandy.
Come on, Booby.
Brandy. Come, Brandy.
Come on, Mama.
Yeah, all right. Love you too. Yeah,
So she's completely shut down, okay? You shut down?
Brandy.
Come on.
Brandy.
Yay, good girl. Come on. Yay. Okay, all right.
Good girl,
Good
Brandy.
job.
Good girl.
Okay.
Good girl.
All right.
Good girl. Good girl.
Okay. How was she? Would you ever get her to be able to do this with visitors before?
No.
No.
That she would even be able to get up?
Once she got to know you, yeah.
Oh.
Like she felt, free with you.
This is called a thunder shirt. And it helps a lot. If you notice, she's shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh.
She ran right over Allie.
Good.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
See how, Brandy, nothing hurting you. Yeah, nothing hurting
My
you.
There's no logic
blind.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we could get her inside.
Yeah, the home vet told me that probably when she was with the mother, the other brothers and sisters probably picked on her.
No.
And, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Well,
this is genetic.
yeah.
This is genetic. Come on, sweetheart.
Yeah, Brandy.
Yay!
Brandy.
Oh, boy!
Good girl,
Okay. Good job, sweetheart. Come on. Lift that head up. Good girl. Come on. Oh, okay. Come on over here. All right. Oh, good girl. Come
Take
here.
the other side. I'm trying to
But
go.
Oh.
They want to sell and get rid of her.
So she'll cling to anybody, it
Would've
seems.
been like that.
Yeah.
She'll cling to anybody. Huh? Oh.
I mean, when people come in, like, we had hired another driver, and in the beginning she would hide under the couch, and then after a while she would just come out with her ball and go over there to the driver,
Right.
drop the
right.
ball, and, like, play with me, play with me.
And so you see the ears are back.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it's because the muzzle's pressed up and her eyes are squinting. This is not really the most comfortable thing, right, sweetheart? Okay, we gotta get you a better muzzle. I wonder if I could take this off without her biting.
What's the vest?
Has she ever bitten anybody before?
No.
No.
Can you explain the vest to me?
Even me, she never bit me. And when she was a puppy, I tried taking the bowl away from her so that she wouldn't,
She's afraid of you.
Oh, okay. Give me a sweet.
Can you explain the vest to me?
The vest is a thunder shirt, and what it does is it creates like a swaddling. Right? Creates a swaddling, makes you feel a little bit better. They use swaddling in nurseries with infants, newborns. It's like the tighter the swaddle, the quieter they are.
Yeah.
It lends a sense of safety and security. But my opinion is you're dealing with a genetic form of fear.
Yeah.
Okay? And, there could be 6 puppies in a litter, and 5 of them are great, and 1 of them is fearful. But they've discovered that through research and studying breeds that it is genetic. Okay, so these things are, come here, sweetheart. So these things are,
See, now, like, when you come back the next time,
she'll be a little bit more better.
more. She'll come out from under the couch when you talk to her.
So I'm just going to give her a little bit of a massage, just to ease up some of the stress. What I suggest that you do, I'm going to write a report, because I really can't get much body language from her, other than this skulking, kind of sad. And I want you to go see Dr. Kroll. Good girl. Good job.
And bring her with us.
Yeah.
I'll take her with. I'll come and get her with you, and we'll go over together.
Oh, okay.
And what we can do when we go over is
She gets a little bit brave, like when I go grocery shopping on a Thursday. When I open up the door, because Andy's bringing in the groceries for me, And she'll actually go out on the porch and smell that little wooden box out there.
Yeah,
that I
she'll
had.
go halfway out.
She'll go halfway out on the porch.
Okay.
I
But
left that out
because
there
she
for
has,
stray cats.
did you get when she was diagnosed with the epilepsy? Did you get her a an MRI?
No.
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 Did the doctor even suggest that? No.
No, they didn't. He didn't suggest it. They didn't suggest that it, do that.
Okay, this is. I hate to
they
put
do
this
that
dog
in the
through all
horse.
this, but I just want to see what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a what they call a calming cat, and when we come and get her from the vet to the vet, this is what we'll put on her. Now, what this does is she could still see, but it
Very
takes.
limited.
Yeah, it's like smoke screen.
Yeah.
You know, it takes away some of the scarier things. So even her ears now changed a little bit in position. They're not as far back.
Yeah, see that?
Okay? So has an immediate effect.
Does that help when they're in the car with movement?
So let's take it off and see what happens to her ear position.
Okay.
Okay, so they're going back again. It helps in the car if she's fearful of the car. Oh, baby.
I thought maybe if I had taken her out, like, when she was a puppy and tried walking her or taking her to the pet store.
Was she not left out of the house? Was she never out of the house?
In backyard.
Only in
Okay.
the backyard, like
Yeah.
when she made pee-pee and poo-poo.
Okay, did you ever have visitors come over?
Yeah.
How was she as a puppy with the visitors?
Well, my grandchildren, when they would come over, she'd hide under the couch.
Okay.
And then, of course, Patrick, they have dogs. And
Right.
Patrick would get on the floor and talk to her, and then eventually she'd come out from under the couch and play with him.
Okay, but she did show fearful tendencies.
I used to pick
Yeah.
her up. She used to let me pick her up.
Right,
Yeah.
When she was like this big.
right.
Yeah.
But she always had fear.
Always.
Okay.
Because, when she was little, out in the, put her in the
Let me-
backyard, a loud noise, she'd run.
When she first got her, I've been driving for and knowing her for a number of years, and then I go, Georgie, look, I never forget, I was right where you were, and I was holding her. I go, Georgie, this is a puppy. Look how still she is. I go, she's not running around. She's all trying all the hands. Everybody playing with her. She must be exhausted.
She might have been having a seizure back then.
You never know.
Yeah.
Sometimes seizures don't always present themselves as convulsions.
Yeah.
They could be focal seizures where an animal just stares at a wall,
It was weird.
or they'll go still.
Well, when she went into that seizure, she started running from the living room to the dining room to the living room, upstairs, downstairs, here again, into the kitchen, and ran back and forth like that. And then all of a sudden she came and she sat over here, and I'm talking to her, and then she just kind of laid down on the floor, and she was still, and I saw the foam coming out of her mouth, and I knew.
Okay.
And oh God, I shook her. I got a wet paper towel, wet her head, her face, and try and bring her out of it.
Okay. So they didn't take an MRI of her brain?
No. No.
Okay.
Is she shaking right now?
She's very good with being handled.
Yeah,
She's
good
such
like
a
that.
good dog.
You're a good girl.
She's an
a good
angel.
dog. Very good dog.
That's why when I saw you at 7-Eleven, and I'm saying, talk to me, and they go, I have to say something.
Right. I'm glad that you
I won't be able
did.
to sleep if
I'm
I
glad
don't.
that you did. Good girl.
Yeah, because I had somebody else who was supposed to train her. He came here twice,
Ooh,
threw a big bag, and went
yelling at her.
rah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the worst thing for her.
She ran under the couch, and
Do you want to try these?
he
Yeah, you stumbled across the right person, I'd say that.
yeah. I mean,
Good girl.
Patience is probably the largest
Okay, so
thing to
she's
have.
eating, which is a good sign. Okay. Even though she's really afraid, she's eating, and that's really great. She wasn't eating. She was eating when she was hiding, but she's eating now with it's okay, sweetheart. Come on.
Hey, Karen, you know what I'm taking notice to?
What?
Is that she constantly looks.
Yeah, well, she's turning her head away from me.
Yeah.
She's framed.
I know sometimes she'll be with her ball, and it'll be on the couch here, and she'll sit there and look at me with a goo-goo look in her eyes, like, throw my ball, get my ball.
Okay, so she likes football play.
Yeah, she
And she'll
does.
start crying.
Yeah, she'll cry and whine until you get her ball.
So I would say that the Thunder shirt is helpful
Uh-huh.
to a certain extent,
Yeah.
but being that she's on phenobarbital, 60 milligrams twice a day, you said?
Twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to see a veterinary behaviors for two things. One, we want to maybe try to get her on some medication that can help her brain with the stress.
Yeah.
And
Like an antidepressant type thing?
yeah, like it's called fluoxetine.
Whatever.
And what it does is it raises serotonin levels in the brain. Now, that may not be what she needs. She may need something to help her synthesize norepinephrine, which is another feel-good chemical in the brain.
But the doctor would probably know that from a blood test or something like that.
And if you want, I'll go with you to Dr. Kroll. We know each other. That way I could get her into the office with you.
Yeah, talk to her.
And talk to her and just show her.
Because it'll be like this.
I know. It's hard. It's hard when it's your dog one because
Yeah.
you have emotions attached to it. You know, and you were a good girl.
And when
But
Karen
she's not
put that blanket on,
drooling.
it seems to work, you know.
Does she drool when she's fearful? Do you notice that she doesn't drool?
No. Only time she drools is when I'm eating dinner and she's sitting on one side and this one's on the other side waiting for some food.
Okay.
Because I always give them a little
you
bite
like
of
those
what I'm eating.
treats?
But she's usually good. She'll stay under the
table.
table.
Okay.
This one will drool a mile a minute,
Yeah.
and she'll stay there. And you'll feed her. And I joke to Georgie, she should be in the White House.
Do you have a
the way
flashlight?
she eats.
Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah.
Just wanna, her pupils are very dilated. I don't know if that's from the pheno or if it's just from
Yeah.
fear.
It should be standing up behind that box, John.
You want me to continue? Okay.
You don't have to.
I don't know if that's
I'll
strong.
let it go to the
right
exact
enough.
15.
They just told us to go to different places. And we finally found the one place near President.
Is there any pupil response to that?
So we went to the doctor and Dr. King
Yeah.
said that
Good
Pupils,
girl.
are they both same size?
Good girl.
he took all my
I can't really tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that I needed.
this one looks a little bit smaller than this one.
I was better.
That's
I was just so happy to be better.
Good
That's good information for the behavior.
You're such a good girl. Look at that. Did anybody play with her with a laser pointer when she was a puppy?
No.
No? All right. Does she do anything unusual? Like, does she snap at imaginary flies?
No.
Like that kind of stuff? Anything like
Not
that?
that I remember.
Does she spin at all? Do you ever see her doing spinning?
Oh, when she's out in the yard sometimes, and she goes and she's done and ready to come in, she'll get to a point and then all of a sudden she's running around in a circle.
A big
Runs,
circle
a
or
big
tiny,
circle.
tight little circle?
No, big circle.
Okay.
Runs
Okay.
around and then, come on, Brandy, let's go.
Okay.
Then she'll stop and she'll charge into
I see a
the
dog by
door.
the train station just goes like that. Sure.
Yeah, that's not really a good thing.
Does she like going in the car? She like going for rides?
I've never had her in the car.
No.
No.
I haven't had a lot of things. So we have a combination of under socialization.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wasn't exposed to a lot of things when she was a puppy. But a 4-week-old puppy is not fearful.
Yeah.
A healthy 4-week-old puppy is not fearful.
Yeah.
They're gregarious and they want to investigate. They don't have fears. They just want to explore their environment. They want to run away from home. They want to run to the neighbors. They have a very outgoing personality.
Yeah.
And then when a dog starts turning a year, 2, 3, that's when you really start seeing the effects of poor socialization. In her case, this was apparent at 4 weeks old. It's okay, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off because I think she's making a little too much noise.